Welcome to 1984, The World Without Filter. Again, a new episode with Anna Lipina. Ciao Anna.
Hi there.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
So, today we are going to discover something interesting, very interesting for us.
Yeah.
Something that touch our life, our world, our daily activities. Today we will discover something new, education. And in particularly, the school of the future. Something that is a bit triggering me every day, because when I meet with my students, I think like, okay, today I'm teaching this, I'm using this methodology, I'm trying to use this technology, high-tech, I don't know, this application, infographic, or every time something new. And then I think, okay, but if I will be still a teacher in 10 years, my position will be the same, my activities will be the same. How many hours I have to study to do something good for my students? Did you never ask yourself such question?
Yeah, I think that from time to time these are those rhetorical questions that I not only ask myself but I ask my students.
So, talking about technology, did you never heard about China and artificial intelligence?
When I hear the word China, the country China, I feel a little bit not that comfortable, because either we talk about their economy or we're talking about high tech.
So, these are, yes, two themes that are going in parallel, boosting the economy and becoming a new global leader. So China is trying to become a leader in artificial intelligence by 2030. This is something that is incredible, because if you think about the past China, the China of 30 years ago, you're thinking like a country that was trying to boost the economy and growing.
Why I'm not surprised. But what about, you started telling me about the education and these technologies. Are they aimed at university, college students, or?
Let me start from this. If you visit China, if you visit Shanghai or any other very technological Chinese city or hub, let me say, if you forget your wallet, if you forget your phone at home, you can purchase goods only using biometrical data. So you put your face in front of an iPad or a tablet in the cash store, and then using your face or...
So you have no problem.
Yeah, you have no problem. You have no problem. You can easily say like, oh, I forgot my wallet. How many times I say, oh God, I forgot my wallet. I have to come back.
Situation.
Yeah, very typical. But other things are relevant and important to focus.
Mm-hmm.
So, face control is quite on fire in Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, in China. We are Russia, but we're talking about China. CCTV cameras. Do you know that the CCTV cameras in China now are showing not only your image, but information about your person?
It's like from those movies.
Yeah. This like a super.
You're wearing special glasses, and after that,
yeah.
you
Do you
read
remember?
all personal information from Facebook or something?
Yeah. Do you remember that serial like Black Mirror? No, with all this technological, like a bit scaring us. But another interesting thing is that in several university or colleges, students are wearing a uniform with chip to be controlled, to be monitored.
So this is the major function, to be controlled.
Yeah, to be monitored, the position, where are they going, and also like CCTV cameras to understand if they use phones. So can you imagine, or even if they are cheating at exam?
It can be easily detected.
Yeah, no problem for us, to control our students. But this technology that I want to talk about today is not used in uniform, is not using special, like big devices. This is an headband used at primary school, so kids, okay, from 6 till 10 years.
Oh my goodness.
So these kids are facing this experiment where they have to wear an headband that incorporate 3 electrodes that monitor the neurological activity. What kind of activity they control? Concentration. So they try to monitor their concentration. How it works? This band, I told you, has 3 electrodes, 2 behind the ears and 1 in the forehead. Additionally to these electrodes, this headband has a LED. They're showing 3 colors: white, blue, and red. Guess which color is providing the higher level of concentration?
Probably green.
No, red.
So this is the highest level of concentration.
Yes,
isn't it?
according this
Okay.
system. White detect or show no connection. Blue,
Oh, it's blue. Okay,
blue, yeah,
sorry.
not green. Blue, no concentrated. Red, concentrated. It's like exploding, you know. This is the color red. This headband is connected, monitoring the concentration of students, connected with
Tablets.
tablets of the teacher, and contemporary, like in parallel with this, is connected with iPhone or any smartphone with parents. So parents can monitor live the activities of their kids.
But what are the consequences of all this?
Let me say, 2 kind of consequences. First of all, privacy. Second, effectiveness. Let me start from the privacy.
But do you really think that privacy, this is what small kids need? Maybe it's not the time?
And I'm not talking about the kids' privacy, but about the data.
Yeah, okay.
Data are quite important now. So are the new money, let me say. The future, the gasoline for the artificial intelligence boosting. Okay? So, my fears about this system, about this technology, is that maybe China is trying to create different categories of citizens. How it works, according to me. Maybe they try to detect the best students in terms of these parameters. So, the best students in terms of concentration. And then they create...
They're limited.
But yes, but
In a way.
you have to start from something.
Yeah, okay.
From their point of view, you have to start from something. Let's not forget, China is not fully democratic country. I mean, in terms of
The orders and the way.
in terms of like Western democracy. So again, my fear is that they are gonna to create different category of citizens. But this is a problem. Do you remember what kind of students you were?
Well, being a small girl, I wouldn't say that I was that obedient. So obviously, just be like I could say that I was not obedient. So, frankly speaking, yeah, my concentration wasn't that promising.
So,
But after that, it changed.
if this system was already active in your time in Russia,
I think that
so you could risk to don't achieve anything in your life, right? Or less than you achieved now. The second problem is effectiveness. So this system is really effective. So this headband is providing real data. So it's providing the exact neurological activity of a kid. I was like trying to understand, my new trend and trying to study neuroscience. And I started to read articles of some colleagues of ours, and a colleague from California University, a very good neuroscientist, was telling that, when we try to use the EEG, so it's like the electrograms. You are not completely sure that you are detecting in the right moment, in the right way. Why? If you're a bit itchy, if you are not fully clean, for example,
Or maybe you've been sweating.
or you are upset, okay, you didn't sleep enough. So these conditions that are not the perfect condition to monitor the concentration,
Yeah, those deviations from the standard.
yeah, can create false reading. Do you know what are false readings?
Some kind of misinterpretation.
Yes, misinterpretation, or when you make an analysis of something and the result that you get is completely the opposite than realities. For example, when you make blood analysis and the nurse or the doctor is not following the right procedure, okay?
Okay.
You get, I don't know, that the result, the final result, I have this illness. But then, in the realities, you don't have this illness.
Yeah, because
why? Because maybe the blood wasn't stored in the fridge in the right time. Maybe the procedure to take the blood from the venuses was not the right one. Or even, I don't know, to detect the level of sugar in your blood. Why we are asked like, okay, come with empty stomach, no? Just don't have breakfast or lunch and so on.
These are
Because you need a
reality.
perfect condition. So the problem is this, okay? But still, China is trying hard, okay? So what's like surprised me that China is working in different direction to become a leader of artificial intelligence. This will happen when? Really in 2030? Maybe China will need more time? Maybe these goals will be achieved before? This we can't.
We don't know.
No. Because we didn't expect this boom of the artificial intelligence several years ago. Why? Because of crisis, economic crisis, or even because we were too busy to think about geopolitical problem and so on. So, my question is, the school of the future will be the Chinese? Will be the American?
Or we're going to develop something of our own.
We are going to develop something new. What's the role of teacher in the future? We will be substituted by robots?
No, it's impossible.
These are the questions that I would like to leave to you. And please, if you want to release some comment about this question, or I would like to share with you opinions, I would like to know your point of view about the school of the future and the artificial intelligence, please you can comment under my post on Instagram related to this episode. Guys, we arrived to the end of this episode. Anna, thank you for your support.
Oh, you're welcome.
And see you next week with a new episode, and maybe we will come back to China, or maybe we will discover something else. Hi!
Bye.